Welcome to this quick video about Scotland, the sheep and their wool. It sounds like you kindergartners have recently read the book Charlie Needs a New Cloak, and this hopefully gives you a picture of modern day weaving, and that's still taking place in Scotland. Harris tweed is a famous wool in Scotland, and it's still made today on the Isle of Harris in northern Scotland on the Outer Hebrides Islands. And these are examples of the beautiful colors and patterns of the Harris tweed wool. And when you travel in Scotland, especially northern Scotland, you'll see sheep kind of all over the place. They're often in the roadways and alongside the roads, taking kind of a break to rest. So you'll see that coming up.
Do you want to go on? We're not supposed to go that way.
While we were there, we learned that the different groups and flocks of sheep are marked with different colors on their wool, and that's so the different shepherds and farmers know which flock is theirs. It doesn't ruin the wool, it washes right out when they're ready to shear the sheep for making the wool. In this next video, you can hear my husband and I talking to the shepherd as well. He was asking if we were in a hurry in his great Scottish accent, but we got up early to catch a ferry and found this flock of sheep being driven down the road with the shepherd in his minivan with his trusty sheepdog. You might wonder why we're driving through this flock of sheep, but if you watch in the video, the shepherd actually flags us on and is encouraging us to drive on past the sheep, and the sheepdog is helping navigate the sheep to go the right direction as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
They're going the wrong way.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the dog's gonna move him.
I know. I guess
The dog. Oh, he's over there. Oh.
Oh, he doesn't want him to go that way.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Are you in a hurry?
No.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
It's
great
beautiful.
morning. I'm gonna videotape him. There we go. Oh, watch out with that one.
While we were in Scotland on the Isle of Harris still, we had the great fun of seeing the wool being woven in person. This is Donald John, one of the most well-known woolen weavers for Harris Tweed, and he still weaves in the traditional method in his loom shed, which is next to his house. This is his weaving machine. You'll see it in action in just a minute. But he was very gracious and answered all our questions and welcomed us in and explained his process in this beautiful bright blue turquoise wool that he was weaving for someone, a custom order. Here's his loom shed, which is, again, in this beautiful Isle of Harris next to his house.
Okay, you need to speed up. You go up and down and down.
Watching him weave in this traditional manner was one of the highlights of the trip for me. I love watching him work, and here's some images of his machine a little bit more up close and the spools of thread he creates from the wool. And this was a remnant of wool, a beautiful pattern of red and black that he was just on the floor actually. But here are the big rolls of wool, and he actually was commissioned by Nike to use some of his wool in a shoe that they created. Finally, I wanted to show you some pictures and video of another encounter we had with a flock of sheep. Watch closely for the sheepdog, which was really fun to watch how he worked and kept the sheep going in the right direction. Thanks for letting me share with you some of our encounters with sheep and the wool in Scotland.